Hey everyone, welcome to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to share with you my journey on applying for my South Korean visa. And I was able to I was granted for the South Korean visitor visa or tourist visa. It's just a single entry, and it was evaluated for like 7 days only, or 5 to 7 days if I'm not mistaken. So in today's video I'm going to share that with you, like the entire process, how I did it. So currently, if you can see on my screen, I'm on the visa or the embassy of the Republic of Korea in the Republic of the Philippines. So this is the website where you can check anything about or everything about South Korean visa if you're interested to apply. Okay, so what I did, because as we know, all the most of the countries now are opening their borders. So that includes South Korea, Japan, Canada, I think US also, and there's a lot of countries are now opening their borders for tourists. Okay, and then so I'm just interested to apply again for South Korea visa. I actually was being granted for a single entry as well in 2020, but that was peak with COVID. Like I couldn't really go and utilize the visa that was granted to me because that was when all the borders were closed. So really, I'm helpless. I don't have any choice but not to embark a journey. So anyway, so first that I've checked when I'm about to apply and send my documentation is their website. So you can go to this website. This is the link, overseas.mofa.go.cr or KR. I think that's for Korea. I will link in the description. Okay, so from here you can just simply scroll down a little bit, and you can see here notice on resumption of Korean tourist visa. That was effective June 1st, 2022. Okay, you can just click on it and take a look. Okay, what are the things that was discussed here? So they just simply like notifying everyone that they're now accepting application for visa, like services, for all types of visa, including tourist visa, the C39. Okay, that was effective June 1st of 2022. And what's good with it, because usually with the South Korean visa processing, they're asking everyone, like individuals or groups, especially those doing group tours, to apply it via travel agencies. But this time, when they notified or when they have this announcement, you can go ahead and apply like a walk-in application, or send your application, your individual application, at the South Korean embassy in the Philippines. It's in I forgot the place. It's in Makati area. Yeah, it's in Makati area. Later we'll check that out. Okay, so yeah, they accepted walk-in applicants. So that's what I did. I went there as walk-in. And another thing here to check as well are the processing, for example, or the requirements could be, but let's go to the announcement again. So like we can just scroll down. So earlier we check on the notice on resumption. So next we check on notice on Korean tourist visa application. So this is specifically for tourist visa application. So here you can see that they had this guidelines. The application time would be from Monday to Friday, except holidays, from 8:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. I think it's 9 a.m. because when I get there, they started accepting at 9 a.m. or maybe I was late. yeah, I came there like around 9 a.m. and yeah, there's a lot waiting in the queue. And then the processing period would be 5 working days. And they application procedure: apply in person, walk in, apply through any agency. So they still process apply through any agency, but they also cater apply in person. So I did option number one. Okay, but they also have here, please be informed that an official list of designated travel agencies will be released soon. So this means that um they might terminate the process of like the walk-in process, and they would ask everyone to apply it through travel agency. So that might be they haven't implemented it yet because they're finalizing the list of travel agencies or accredited travel agencies. But at the time that I've applied, that was on June 14 last month, I was able to did walk in. Alrighty, so yeah, so these were the things that I've checked prior to sending my application. So what are the requirements? So we can also check that right here in this website. So visa requirements. So visa requirements really depends on your circumstances. So in my part, even though I do have a travel and tourist business, I still use the my as an employee. I still apply as an employee. So I would just go through the requirements for an employee here. So for employees, you can see right here. So there's really a lot of options here. So it depends on your circumstances. So you can just take a look on which of this applies to your application. Okay, so mine, instead of for businessmen, I opted for employees. Okay, and then you just simply need to click on it and go through the requirements. So as you can see here, the visa requirements for employees is very the requirements are very straightforward. I mean, you can literally have all this gathered and send over to them. So that's just what I did. And the visa fee is literally if it's just a tourist or tourist activities like less than 60 days, it was just gonna be free. Yeah, I didn't pay for the visa that I've applied for. So it's totally free. So it's also indicated here, if it's below 59 days, then it's free, and if it's 60 to 90 days, then you need to pay this amount here. Alright, so yeah, let's take a look on the requirements here for employees. So we have application form. Later I'll show you how to download the application form also from this website. And then one piece of passport size colored picture. This, I just realized that the size of the photo for your Canada visa and South Korea visa is just the same. So I previously have some photos from the Canada visa application that I have, and so I just reused the same photo. Just sharing. Okay, so your original passport. Yeah, so if in case, on your application itself, on submission of your documents, you should be forwarding your, or include your passport here, your original passport. Photocopy of your passport bio page. This is the page 2 of your passport. Just photocopy of it. And original and photocopy of valid visas and arrival stamps to OECD member countries for the past 5 years. Alrighty, so this one I only submitted is valid. They're asking for the valid one, so I only have one, which is the Canada visa. So I send that over as well. Just the visa itself, like a photocopy. Well, for the original, they do have access for that because I'm sending my original passport, so they can also see that. And then next is the original certificate of employment here. So I just downloaded the certificate of employment that we have on our portal. And then original personal bank certificate. So for this one, I just went to my the bank, branch of the bank I had got an account with, and applied for 3 months, just 3 months of my bank certificate. And then also for the bank statement, I just requested for the they know what to do really, so you can just let them know that you're going to use it for South Korea visa application. That's it. And then you would have the document. And lastly, photocopy of ITR. So if you're an employee, you should be getting this from your HR, and this will get communicated to you every February of each year. So for 2022, we should have a copy of this 2316 document. So I just submitted from 1 to 9 here. Okay. And then that's it. I put them on a brown envelope and then bring it over. I went to the embassy because, like what I've said earlier, they accepted walked-in applicants. So I just went there at the time that we're given. Okay, 8:30 to 11, and then submitted. And it took me like 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, just very quick, really. And they're all very accommodating, and they were just, I would suggest you you arrange your your documentations already, like when submitting it. So it would just gonna be, just the wait time. I waited for like 2 hours and 2 to 3 hours, and when I'm on the queue, like when I'm on the one assisting your application, I just provided it and just let know I've already arranged it, and that's it. You just simply like have a look, and then maybe in just 2 to 3 minutes, and then that's it. I was given like a stub. It's like a control number like that, and I can use it when picking up my passport. Alrighty, so that's pretty much it. And so with my a background of prior to applying this, my circumstances. So I've already applied for I was granted for a single entry before, like what I mentioned earlier, in 2020, and then I wasn't able to get to South Korea at that time. And then I've also submitted my Canada visa, like the multiple visa for Canada. And then but on my previous application, like the one in 2020, I didn't submit any proof of funds there, like a show money. I didn't submit it. I wasn't required at that time because BDO and the South Korean embassy has this like partnership or something. If you do have like a gold BDO credit card, all you need is, instead of you sending your bank certificate and your bank statements, you can just send your BDO statement, like 3 month statement of your credit card. So yeah, that was like a show money waiver, I would say. It's a promo with like a partnership with BDO and South Korea at that time. So that was the happy part of the last time that I've applied for South Korea application. And then lastly, I've also indicated on the form that I've traveled before. In 2018, I've traveled 3 countries, non-visa countries, okay. And then in 2019, 2 countries, also non-visa countries. So those were my personal circumstances when applying for South Korea visa. So I haven't been there. No travel. I haven't been there, and no travel history in South Korea. Was able to get granted twice. Okay, one in 2020 and then another in 2022, but all single entry. I was wondering how I can get like a multiple entry. I don't know. You might want to share if you do have some tips. You might want to share it in the comment section below. I would love to know it. So oh, by the way, so you might be wondering how to get this application form all from this website as well. You can go to downloads, okay, or download, and then from here you would be able to get the forms that applies to you. Alrighty, so we have here a revised visa application form. Okay, you just need to click on it, and you do have the option here to download on the format that applies to you. You can either download the document format or the PDF. Okay, this ones would give you a Word document format. This one would give you PDF format. Okay, you just need to simply go to this page, download, and you should be good. Alrighty, on how to go to the embassy, you can also check that right here, location and contact. I forgot the exact place really because I'm not used to getting there. So let's take a look. So it's in McKinley Hill, okay. So it's in Taguig. Yeah, so I went there, and it's quite, because I'm in Quezon City and that was in Makati area. So I'm not really used to going to that place, but they actually have like a complete and very documented tips here and how to get there. And yeah, so I hope this helps. Alrighty, so the process, as I've already like explained earlier as well, so you just need to gather all of your documentations that applies to you. So if you're a businessman, if you're an employee, whatever your circumstances are, so you can just simply like follow the process there. And then once you already have all of the documentation, then you can just go ahead, unless they already send a notification from here that they have changed their processing, like the application procedure. If they no longer accept walk-in, then we don't have really choice. Yeah, so we can just check it out from this website from time to time if they still accept walk-in. If not, then you can just simply, they would send a list, like they would share the list here, like on this website as well. If, for example, they would go through you applying via the travel agency, you can also check that right here. Okay, so yeah, so after that you can just go walk in at the South Korea Embassy office, and then what to expect after that, like after submitting everything. So 5 to 7 working days was the turnaround time, so it's working days. So when I went there, that was June 14, and so that was Tuesday. So 5 to 7 working days would be the following Tuesday, right? So I was able to check my approval the following Tuesday, so that's June 21st. So how to know if your application got approved? Okay, so this is the happy part, or exciting part, I would say. So all you do is you can just simply go here on this website, and then so I will also link this on the description. So visa.go.kr or Korea. All right, and then just simply click on this link, check application. Under this, if you can, check application status, and there's an option, check application status and print. Okay, and only click on diplomatic office. Okay, this option, you just need to simply put or enter your passport number, and then name in English. So this one, actually you need to enter last name first and then first name. Okay, I was really like struggling when checking this out, and also I mistakenly input my password, so I'm like Oh, I don't have any result yet, but they said it's 5 to 7 days. But when I checked my passport, oh, I mistakenly entered it. So name is in English, and last name first and then first name. Okay, yeah, just how there's like a sample here. Okay, and then date of birth, and then just simply hit search. Okay, and you'll get this kind of notification, like this kind of data. Yeah, yeah, I was approved for 59 days and a single entry, and then issue date was on the day that I've checked it, and then validity would be September 21st of this year, September. Yeah, so I think that's it for the South Korean application journey. Yeah, so if you do have any questions, you can just simply type in at our comment section below. And if you, yeah, I think that's pretty much it, and I hope you've learned something on this video, and feel free to share your journey as well. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button right here, and also like and share this video. I hope you have a good one. Thank you so much. Bye for now.